comment over the last week or so about kind of the Irish football DNA. As you're an adopted Irishman, but as everyone's, you know, as an outsider, I suppose, what is your view on the way we play football?
Well, first of all, going back to Martin O'Leary, I've got some sympathy for him because he's got to justify himself. The team sits near the top with 4 points, and he's got to justify himself why he picks that player and not a certain player or other player. So I've got some sympathy for him because I think since he came into the job, I think he's done ever so well. I think they did well to get to the Euros, did well in the Euros, and again they started the campaign okay. When you look at the results, maybe not at the style of play, but that's where we come to the DNA. Now, Ireland for me was always a team where the urgency, the physicality, the pace, the power is the DNA of Ireland, of the Irish team. If you look at the players, if you look at the forward players, if you look at McLean, if you look at Walters, if you look at Shane Long, what's their ingredients? It's pace, it's power, it's making it hard for the opposition, challenging, putting them under pressure, and then when you get the ball, maybe, you know, try to beat a player, put a cross in for the centre forward. And I don't think you can change from one year to another. You know, you haven't got the players in 2002. If you look at the team, most of these players played for top Premier League teams. And they did have players who could play. Obviously, as Damien said, it's very important to get the balance right, to get that mix. You know, you can't always play. Sometimes you have to play long balls, but when the game settles down, obviously you need to control games, because if you want to be successful over a certain period of time, you've got to be able to control possession and control the ball. So, you know, I think it's more a question what the public wants. Do you want to be successful? Do you want to play football? If you haven't got the players, it's not a club team. In a club team, if you haven't got a playmaker, if you haven't got a number 6 who can pass the ball, you buy one. In international football, you need to see what's given to you. And I just don't think that the team has the players at the moment to play football all the time. I think they made very good decisions. Every time the chips were down in the last 2 years, I think they did perform, showed a lot of character. And that, to me, is always more important than the ability or the lack of ability they've got at the moment. So I think they make the most out of the resources they've got. And, you know, I think they should carry on the way they do.
Okay.